Speedometer readings for a vehicle in motion at 8-second intervals are given in the table. So at time zero, the car was going 42 feet per second. At 8 seconds, it was going 28 feet per second. At 16 seconds, 30, et cetera, et cetera. So those are, the speedometer readings. Estimate the distance traveled by the vehicle during this 40-second period using the velocities at the beginning. That's important. At the beginning of the time intervals. So they want distance. See, it's in feet. How do we do that? Well, think about this for a second. From 0 to 8 seconds, the car started out going 42 feet per second. That was its speed. This is speed, right? Velocity is speed. And it ended going 20. It seems like it was slowing down during that 8 seconds. At the beginning of the time period, it was going 42 feet per second. By the end of the time period, it was going only 28 feet per second. So during those 8 seconds, it probably slowed down. So, but I'm supposed to use the velocities at the beginning of each time interval. So that means I'm supposed to say, okay, um, from here to here, those 8 seconds, I'm going to multiply by 42 because that's the velocity at the beginning. I'm going to pretend that the person was doing 42 feet per second the whole 8 seconds. Now, in reality, they slowed down during those 8 seconds, but I'm supposed to use the velocities at the beginning. So pretending they did the 42 feet per second. So if they did 42 feet per every 1 second, that's what it means, right? If you're traveling at 42 feet per second, it means you cover 42 feet every 1 second times, and you multiply by 8 seconds, right? Because you did it from 0 to 8 seconds. This is, of course, over 1 seconds cross out, and you get 42 times 8, and what? Feet. That'll be feet, won't it? Because all we have left is feet. Seconds have canceled out. And so we just have 42 times 8 feet. The point is it's distance, isn't it? So it's just 8 times 42. Now, what's going to happen in the next 8 seconds? From 8 to 16, that's another 8 seconds. They started going 28 feet per second. And then we're supposed to let that be, whatever they're doing in the beginning, pretend they do that the whole time. Next 8 seconds, they started at 38 feet per second. Next 8 seconds, they started at 34. And the last 8 seconds, they also started at 34. You think, well, we're never going to use the 39? Yep, never going to use the 39 because we're only supposed to use the beginning of each interval. The 39 is the end of the last interval, so it's not the beginning of any interval. So now the easy way to do this in your calculator, look, they all have 8, don't they? So let's just say, hey, let's make this easy. It's just 8 times 42 plus 28 plus 38 plus 34 plus 34 again. All right, let's go to Desmos. 8, 42, 28, 38. 8, 42, 28, 38. 8, 42, 28, 38. 8, 42, 28, 38. 42, 28, 38, 34, 34. 4 plus 34. And I got 1408. 1408. And that's the answer. Feet. You see why those are feet? Because again, it's feet per second times seconds. That's canceled. That gives us feet. So there we go, using the beginning of every time interval.